some few weeks ago, I placed some information on personal safeguarding on financial matters on this channel and a number of online broadcast channels. And with what happened to me today, I thought it was necessary for me to actually come back and add a bit of more information to what you already know. You may have noticed, especially those of you, my friends who are on Facebook, that my loving and caring mother went to be with the Lord on Tuesday, the 5th of this month, just less than 3 days ago. And it's been very difficult, very difficult. Trying to grieve, trying to remember, and trying to put things in place, discussing with everybody, attending to to friends and well wishers, those of you who have been made contact with us, either by visiting, by telephoning, by sending email, by sending text messages. We love you and we say thank you for all your love, thank you for your care, thank you for your concern, and we would like to say we appreciate all that you have been doing. However, I decided to do this broadcast now because of what I experienced this morning. I don't know, as I said in the last broadcast about personal safeguarding on financial matters, I don't know anyone who does not owe money at the moment in this climate of depression or recession. And as a result of the fact that I owe some money to Leeds Credit Union, I sent them an information which will prove to them that as at the moment I could not afford to pay this money. And when this lady who spoke to me began to put pressure on me and still insisting that despite the fact that we knew you could not afford to pay, you still have to find a way of paying, I suggested we put the discussion till another time, because I had just lost my mother. Could you believe that this lady or girl or woman decided to discountenance my emotional situation? She said, well, you still have to find a way of paying. And I blew my top, letting her know that, excuse me, I just told you that we could discuss at another time. I am still grieving. And all you knew about was money. So I just could not cope. I became so distressed. I became so agitated. I was very angry. And I had to, I blew my top. I must confess, I did. And I put the phone down. I later called this Leeds Credit Union wanting to complain verbally first before putting my complaints in writing or possibly asking for their complaints procedure. I spoke to one of the employees, another lady, who was very professional in her way of in her dealings with me, and I couldn't get to speak to the manager because she was busy. Eventually, she called me, and I took time to explain my grievance. I took time to explain my frustration and my anger at what her subordinate did. And I thought she was going to be reasonable. She went ahead and said, well, my staff who spoke to you behaved, she was doing a professional job and blah. Now, I'm not sure how you will react if you were in my position. Somebody who discountenanced, somebody who rubbished the fact that I had just lost my mother, and who insisted on getting blood out of my body, even when she knew, based on the evidence she had, that there was no way I could even start to make any payment now as a result of what organizations like theirs and the banking sector created, what the problems they created for everybody. And this manager went ahead attempting to defend the indefensible, unreasonably attempting to protect her colleague. You can imagine what happened. I told her where to go. I told her to do whatever they would like to do. And she even had the effrontery. She had the guts to tell me that she was still talking when I rudely interrupted her. What should I have done? Wait for her to continue to insult me, telling me that her colleague was appropriate and professional in telling me that regardless of the fact that you have lost your mother, you need to start to come and pay the money. I am sorry. If this is the kind of people that are being meant to deal with members of the public, then we have a problem in this country. And I just hope that every single person in government, I have done a broadcast which I am sending in camera to Mr. Cameron. It is not for public consumption yet, but I'm going to wait if there will be a response before I will know whether to share with you, my friends, so that we will know exactly what we are doing, whether we need to actually find a way of defending ourselves in this kind of situation. I didn't take this money to go on holiday or to buy furniture. I invested the money in a business, and this organization knew, they checked out all my credit records before giving me the small amount of money that they are looking for my blood for. Anyway, please, all I would like to say to you, and which was the reason why I decided to do a follow-up to the initial broadcast, was that you cannot hurt yourself. Do not let any organization, financial organization or bank, push you onto the point of hurting yourself, doing something terrible to yourself, or being made to be ill. If you become ill as a result of you succumbing to the pressures from the banks, when you know you cannot afford to, I said it in my first broadcast, please and please, if you can afford to get these hounds, to get these mad dogs away from you, if you have the money, go and pay them and just do away with borrowing money and try to survive on whatever you are earning. But if you cannot afford to pay it and the evidence is there, I'm sorry, there's nothing anybody can do to you. Do not do something terrible to yourself because you owe money. You need to be responsive and responsible enough to know that your health comes first. If you allow any terrible thing to happen to your health, there is nothing more for you to gain. You will not be able to work, to be able to earn money, to take care of your family, not to talk of having anything left to pay to the people who will have led you into doing something terrible to yourself. Please, a word is good enough for the wise. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your health. Take care of your family. Do not allow any bank or financial institution to push you on the edge to the point of doing something terrible to yourself, which you might regret later in life. I'm sincerely yours, Olu Taiwo. Thank you and God bless you.